Do you think you are free? Think carefully. You wake up and reach for your phone before you've even opened your eyes fully. A scroll here, a swipe there. Something to fill the silence. Maybe it's a funny video. Maybe it's a podcast. Maybe it's just noise. You tell yourself it's choice. But is it? What if freedom no longer looks like chains, but like endless options? What if every yes you say to convenience is really a no to your own presence? We don't rebel anymore because we're too entertained to notice what we've lost. Our minds are held not by force, but by stimulation. Our cages are not built of bars, but of dopamine. And the saddest part, we decorate them, we defend them. Aldous Huxley saw it before most. He warned of a world where rebellion would be unnecessary, not because people were happy, but because they were pacified, addicted to comfort, distracted by pleasure. We wouldn't need to be forced to comply, because we would never even think to question. And now, here we are, scrolling, soothing, sedated, not imprisoned by cruelty, but by our hunger for ease, not forced into silence, but lulled into forgetting we ever had something to say. What do you fear more? Suffering or sedation? George Orwell feared the boot on the face, a world of surveillance, violence, and fear. But Aldous Huxley feared something quieter, softer, a world where no one would need to burn the books, because no one would want to read them, where truth would drown, not in censorship, but in irrelevance. You were taught to watch for tyranny in the form of guns and shackles. But what if the real tyranny is a phone that pings every 10 minutes? A dopamine hit disguised as a meme? What if slavery doesn't look like punishment anymore? What if it looks like a reward? We are no longer ruled by force. We are ruled by preference, by the craving to feel good, by the addiction to ease. The chains are velvet now, and we call them convenience. Your attention is no longer yours. It has been borrowed, bought, sold, and sliced into microseconds. And in that fragmentation, your depth begins to evaporate. You're not being oppressed. You're being occupied. Every scroll, every ad, every algorithm learns you better than you know yourself. And they do not want your rebellion. They want your loyalty, not to a cause, to a screen, a rhythm, a drug made of pixels, and you'll never feel the collar because it jingles like a reward. Why do you reach for your phone when nothing is wrong? Why does silence make your skin itch? You call it boredom, but what you're really afraid of is stillness, the kind that would force you to feel something real. Your phone buzzes, and you respond, not because you chose to, but because you've been trained to, conditioned like a lab animal to salivate at the bell. You think you're in control, but control doesn't look like chains anymore. It looks like choices that were never truly yours. We used to turn inward to make sense of our pain. Now we swipe. We used to sit with questions. Now we scroll for answers wrapped in entertainment. What used to be introspection is now interruption. The mind never gets a chance to wander because it's always being fed. But a mind that is always fed never digests. It just consumes and forgets. You're not tired because you think too much. You're tired because you never stop consuming. The trap isn't built from steel or fire. It's built from dopamine, a drip, a buzz, a like, a share. You're not in pain, so you don't notice the prison. But make no mistake, this is seduction as subjugation. You've been taught to chase what feels good instead of what is good. And in that chase, your sovereignty disappears. You didn't lose your freedom. You traded it for convenience, for comfort, for a hit of happiness that vanishes before you even remember why you reached for it in the first place. No one is holding you down. No one is watching you. And that's exactly why it works. You wake up and scroll not because you're told to, but because you've learned to crave it. There's no master, no command, no external punishment, just an invisible conditioning so seamless it feels like choice. You avoid silence not because silence is painful, but because you've been trained to believe that stillness is failure. That if you're not producing, not consuming, not reacting, you're falling behind. We live in a world where discomfort is pathologized. The slightest boredom, the briefest moment of introspection, and your fingers twitch for distraction. You've been sold a lie. That peace feels like stimulation. That happiness means constant engagement. But real peace is often quiet, and quiet has become unbearable. So you fill it with noise, with pings and playlists and infinite scrolls, not because they satisfy you, but because they numb the itch of being with yourself. This isn't freedom. It's automation. You are not choosing. You are complying, reflexively, habitually, obediently. The scariest part, you don't even notice it. And you were never asked to surrender your agency. You were just slowly trained to believe that pleasure is presence and silence is void. But silence is not a void. It is a mirror. And the more you fear it, the more you reveal what you've lost touch with, yourself. When was the last time you sat in discomfort, without reaching for a screen, a snack, a sound? We've built a world where pain is not processed, but postponed, where discomfort is a signal to escape, not to grow. But comfort without challenge doesn't soothe you. It softens you. It turns resilience into restlessness. It replaces endurance with entitlement. And slowly, without realizing it, you become fragile. Not because life is too hard, but because you've been insulated from what makes you strong. You think you're avoiding pain, but pain doesn't vanish. It waits. It waits behind every unspoken truth, every emotion scrolled past, every moment you flinch from silence. The modern world tells you that ease is success, that if it hurts, something's wrong. But challenge is not the enemy. It is the architect of depth. The more you run from it, the more it owns you. Because the things you avoid don't disappear. They dictate you, silently, invisibly, completely. A society that cannot tolerate boredom cannot rebel. A generation allergic to discomfort cannot lead. And this is by design. When pleasure is cheap and pain is pathologized, power is preserved. You do not need chains when you've been conditioned to fear your own shadow. And the longer you stay numbed, the further you drift from your potential. Not because you are incapable, but because you've been taught to mistake sedation for peace, and numbness for freedom. What if your pain was never meant to break you, but to reveal you? Not as a punishment, but as a mirror that doesn't flatter, doesn't lie, doesn't blink. In a world that teaches you to numb every ache, you forget that discomfort is not your enemy. It is the call back to consciousness. Every wound you rush to silence carries a message. Every emotion you suppress becomes a seed. And pain, real, raw, unedited pain, is the soil where self-awareness begins. The sharpest minds aren't born in serenity. They are carved in chaos, in heartbreak, in long nights of silence that do not soothe, but strip. Because suffering removes the unnecessary. It forces you to meet yourself without the mask, without the noise. And in that confrontation, something changes. You stop asking why it hurts and start asking what it's showing you. You realize the goal isn't to avoid the fire. It's to let the fire refine you. The next time you feel it, that pang of loneliness, of shame, of emptiness, pause. Don't run. Don't scroll. Don't bury it beneath another distraction. Stay with it. Let it speak, because beneath the sting is something sacred. The truth of who you are when everything else is silent. And maybe for the first time, that silence isn't empty. Maybe it's the doorway back to yourself. What lasts longer, pleasure or meaning? Ask yourself, not with your mind, but with your exhaustion. The joy that comes from comfort fades as quickly as it arrives. But the satisfaction that comes from building, from bearing, from becoming, it leaves a mark. One is a flicker, the other is a flame. The world seduces you with ease, but what your soul longs for is weight. Weight that anchors you, weight that earns you. You've been taught to chase what feels good. But what if the most meaningful moments are the ones that demand the most from you? Growth isn't glamorous. Healing isn't efficient. Becoming isn't always beautiful. But it is real. And in a world that feeds you instant highs, choosing meaning over momentum is an act of rebellion. You don't need another thrill. You need a reason to stay standing when the thrill ends. Purpose is not a spark. It's a structure. It doesn't shout for your attention. It waits for your arrival. And when you begin to build your life around something deeper than dopamine, you stop asking what will make you feel good. You start asking what will make you whole. That is where power lives, not in the temporary, but in the timeless. What if you stopped seeing discomfort as the enemy? What if you began to see it as a tool, though a scalpel instead of a sword? You've been taught to run from the ache, the boredom, the silence. But what if the very things you avoid are the ones that can liberate you? Discomfort is not punishment. It is precision. It reveals what you rely on. It shows you where you're still held hostage. Deprivation is not deprivation when it is chosen. When you unplug, when you pause the scroll, when you sit in stillness instead of stuffing the silence, you are not losing anything. You are remembering. Remembering who you are when the noise fades, when no one is watching, when no algorithm is pushing a distraction into your palm. That emptiness you feel is not a void. It is a doorway, and only those willing to go without can walk through it. Power does not shout. It withdraws. It restrains. It fasts, not just from food, but from approval, from stimulation, from the addiction to being fed. Strategic discomfort is how you reclaim your sovereignty. You're not suffering. You're sharpening. Every time you detach from the machine that numbs you, you're not falling behind. You're stepping out of its control, and that is how you become dangerous again. There is a shift that happens, not loud but irreversible, when you stop chasing pleasure and start choosing purpose. You become less reactive, less available, less vulnerable to the emotional whiplash of the world's demands. When you are no longer ruled by impulse, you are no longer predictable. And what cannot be predicted cannot be controlled. Mental untouchability isn't about being cold. It's about becoming sovereign. The person who is not seduced by noise, who is not baited by provocation, who no longer needs applause to feel real, that person cannot be broken. They do not explain. They do not justify. They do not leak power in the form of overreaction. They simply exist with intention, and that presence alone is pressure. You stop being entertainment. You stop being accessible. You stop being another node in the attention economy's machine, and you become something else entirely. Someone who decides instead of reacts. Someone who observes instead of absorbs. Someone who can walk through a burning world without flinching, because their clarity has become armor, and their silence a sharpened blade. The most dangerous thing you can do in a distracted world is to see clearly, not loudly, not aggressively, just clearly. Because when you're no longer seduced by the noise, when you stop mistaking convenience for happiness, distraction for joy, pleasure for purpose, you become untouchable. You are no longer a consumer. You are no longer asleep. They told you to speak up, to get angry, to fight back. But that's what the system prepares for. That's what it profits from. What it cannot handle is your indifference, your refusal, your disappearance from its game. You rebel not by raising your fist, but by walking away with your mind intact. You stop letting the screen parent your attention. You stop letting dopamine dictate your decisions. You remember yourself. And in doing so, you become the one thing it cannot predict. Free. So let this be your beginning. Not a burst of rage, but a quiet rupture. A severing of what numbed you. A reclamation of your inner gravity. Because now you know, the most radical act is not to scream. It is to wake up. Let your stillness unsettle them. Let your silence speak louder than any protest. And when they ask where you went, you can simply say, I remembered who I am. And remember, the next video picks up where we left off here. Awakening builds upon each video. See you in the next one.